Have you ever felt exhausted, not because your body is tired, but because your mind simply refuses to be still? Have you ever laid awake at night replaying old memories, worrying about the future, or searching for answers that never seem to come? In today's fast-moving world, many people carry a silent burden. Outwardly, they appear successful, responsible, and capable. Yet inwardly they feel restless, anxious, and disconnected. They spend years searching for peace in achievements, relationships, possessions, and external circumstances, only to discover that the happiness they seek remains just out of reach. If you have ever felt this way, know that you are not alone. More than a century ago, a great spiritual master, Paramahansa Yogananda, shared a profound truth that continues to transform lives today. He taught that the peace we seek is not hidden somewhere in the outside world. It already exists within us, waiting to be discovered. According to Yogananda, meditation is not merely a practice. It is a sacred journey back to our true self. It is the key that unlocks inner calm, wisdom, joy, and a deep connection with the divine presence that resides in every human heart. Through meditation, we begin to realize that we are far more than our worries, fears, and temporary struggles. We are spiritual beings with an infinite source of strength and peace within us. In this video, we will explore the 10 most powerful meditation secrets inspired by Yogananda's timeless wisdom. These secrets have helped countless seekers find clarity in confusion, hope in difficult times, and lasting peace amid life's challenges. As you listen, keep an open mind and a receptive heart, because one of these powerful insights may become the turning point that changes the way you see yourself, your life, and your spiritual journey forever. The first meditation secret taught through Yogananda's wisdom begins with a simple realization. Most human suffering does not come from the world around us. It comes from the constant unrest within our own minds. Many people spend their lives trying to fix external problems, believing that happiness will arrive when circumstances improve. They think, when I earn more money, I will be peaceful. When my relationships improve, I will be happy. When my problems disappear, I will finally feel calm. Yet even after achieving these goals, a strange emptiness often remains. The mind quickly finds a new worry, a new fear, or a new desire to chase. Imagine a person who works tirelessly every day. They achieve success, gain recognition, and build a comfortable life. Yet when they sit alone in silence, they feel anxious and restless. Their thoughts never stop moving. They cannot enjoy the present moment because their mind is always somewhere else. This is the hidden problem that affects countless people. We become prisoners of our own thoughts without even realizing it. Yogananda taught that the mind is like a lake. When the surface is disturbed by endless waves, we cannot see the depths beneath. In the same way, when our thoughts are constantly agitated, we lose touch with the peace, wisdom, and joy that already exist within us. The tragedy is that many people spend their entire lives believing that this inner turmoil is normal. They accept stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion as unavoidable parts of life. But meditation reveals a different possibility. It shows us that beneath the noise of the mind lies a deep and unchanging peace. The first secret is understanding that the problem is not the world itself. The problem is our identification with the restless activity of the mind. Once we recognize this truth, the journey toward genuine inner peace can begin. Why does the mind become so restless in the first place? According to Yogananda's teachings, the human mind constantly looks outward for fulfillment because it has forgotten its spiritual nature. We become so focused on the external world that we lose awareness of the deeper source of happiness within. Psychologically, the mind develops habits over many years. It learns to react to situations with fear, worry, anger, comparison, and attachment. These reactions gradually become automatic. Even when there is no immediate danger, the mind continues producing anxious thoughts because it has been conditioned to do so. Spiritually, Yogananda explained that the soul naturally longs for union with the divine. However, when our attention is absorbed entirely by material concerns, we experience a sense of separation and dissatisfaction. This inner longing often appears as stress, loneliness, emptiness, or an endless search for something more. People mistakenly believe that acquiring another possession, achieving another goal, or receiving more approval will fill that void. Yet the feeling returns because the soul is seeking something deeper than temporary satisfaction. Meditation is powerful because it reverses this outward flow of attention. It gently guides our awareness inward toward the source of peace itself. As we meditate, we begin to observe our thoughts rather than becoming trapped by them. We discover that we are not the fear, not the anxiety, and not the endless mental chatter. We are the awareness observing it all. This realization is one of Yogananda's greatest meditation secrets. The moment we stop identifying with every passing thought, we begin to reclaim our inner freedom. Gradually, the mind becomes calmer, and the peace that was always present beneath the surface begins to reveal itself. Another powerful meditation secret involves understanding the role of karma and deeply rooted inner patterns. Many people wonder why certain struggles seem to repeat throughout their lives. They may experience similar disappointments, fears, conflicts, or emotional challenges again and again. Yogananda taught that every thought, action, and intention leaves an impression on the mind. Over time, these impressions become habits, and habits become patterns that shape our experiences. Some patterns may have developed during childhood. Others may have been reinforced over many years through repeated reactions and behaviors. Whether we call them karmic tendencies, subconscious conditioning, or mental habits, they influence the way we see ourselves and the world around us. Meditation helps us become aware of these hidden forces. Instead of reacting automatically, we begin to observe our thoughts with clarity and compassion. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack for so many years that you forget it is there. Meditation allows you to finally notice the weight you have been carrying. Once you become aware of it, you can begin releasing it. Yogananda taught that karma is not a punishment. It is a teacher. Every challenge contains an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. Through regular meditation, we develop the inner strength needed to respond differently to life situations. Rather than repeating old patterns, we create new possibilities. Gradually, fear gives way to courage, resentment gives way to forgiveness, and confusion gives way to understanding. This transformation does not happen overnight. But every moment spent in sincere meditation weakens the grip of old patterns and strengthens the presence of inner peace. How can we recognize when we need the healing power of meditation? The signs are often present in everyday life. Perhaps you find yourself constantly worrying about the future. Maybe small problems trigger strong emotional reactions. You may feel mentally exhausted even after resting physically. Some people struggle with overthinking. They replay conversations repeatedly, imagining different outcomes and carrying unnecessary stress. Others feel disconnected from themselves, moving through life on autopilot without experiencing genuine joy or purpose. Consider a woman who spends her days caring for her family and fulfilling countless responsibilities. She rarely takes time for herself and eventually feels overwhelmed by anxiety and emotional exhaustion. Or imagine a young professional who constantly compares himself to others and never feels satisfied with his achievements. Despite outward success, he experiences a persistent sense of inadequacy. These situations are more common than we realize. Yogananda's teachings remind us that the solution is not found in running faster or working harder. It is found in creating moments of stillness. Meditation allows us to pause and reconnect with our deeper nature. As we do so, subtle changes begin to appear. We become less reactive and more patient. We feel calmer during challenges. We gain clarity when making decisions. The same situations may still arise, but our relationship with them changes. We no longer feel completely controlled by circumstances. Instead, we discover an inner center that remains steady regardless of what happens around us. This growing stability is one of the clearest signs that meditation is transforming our lives. Healing begins when we stop fighting ourselves and start cultivating a relationship with inner stillness. Yogananda emphasized that meditation does not require perfection. It requires sincerity and consistency. Even a few minutes of daily practice can begin creating profound changes. One of the most powerful meditation secrets is learning to observe thoughts without judgment. Many people become frustrated when they meditate because their minds wander. They believe they are failing. But every time you gently bring your attention back, you are strengthening your awareness. You are training the mind to become more focused and peaceful. Another important practice is conscious breathing. Slow, calm breathing naturally relaxes the nervous system and quiets mental activity. As the breath becomes peaceful, the mind often follows. Gratitude is another powerful tool. Instead of focusing only on what is missing, take time each day to appreciate what is already present in your life. Gratitude shifts your attention from lack to abundance. Forgiveness is equally important. Holding on to resentment keeps old wounds alive. Forgiveness does not mean approving harmful behavior. It means releasing the emotional burden that prevents your own healing. Most importantly, create a daily space for silence. Even 10 or 15 minutes of quiet reflection can become a sanctuary amid life's noise. Over time, these small practices accumulate. They strengthen your connection to the deeper peace that exists within. The more consistently you meditate, the more naturally wisdom begins guiding your thoughts, actions, and decisions. The deepest meditation secret shared through Yogananda's wisdom is that peace is not something we create. It is something we uncover. Beneath every fear, every worry, every regret, and every desire lies the eternal presence of the soul. This presence has always been there, patiently waiting beneath the noise of the mind. Many people spend years searching for happiness outside themselves, unaware that what they seek is already within. Meditation gradually removes the layers that hide this truth. It reveals that our essential nature is not fear but peace, not limitation but possibility, not separation but connection. As spiritual awareness grows, we begin to see life differently. Challenges no longer appear as enemies. They become opportunities for growth. Difficult experiences become teachers. Even moments of suffering can awaken deeper compassion, wisdom, and understanding. The more we connect with our inner self, the less dependent we become on external conditions for happiness. This is true freedom. It is the realization that peace does not come from controlling every circumstance. It comes from discovering the unchanging presence within that remains peaceful regardless of circumstances. Yogananda taught that every sincere meditation brings us one step closer to this realization. Every moment spent turning inward is a step toward awakening. The journey may be gradual, but it is transformative. And perhaps the greatest secret of all is this: the peace you are seeking is already seeking you. It has been within you from the very beginning. Through meditation, patience, and sincere effort, you can discover it for yourself and carry its light into every area of your life. As we come to the end of this journey into the timeless meditation wisdom of Paramahansa Yogananda, take a moment to sit quietly and reflect on what you have heard today. Perhaps one of these meditation secrets spoke directly to your heart. Perhaps it reminded you that the peace you have been searching for is not somewhere far away, but already exists within you, waiting to be discovered. Life will continue to bring challenges, uncertainties, and moments of difficulty. But Yogananda's teachings remind us that we do not have to face them with a restless mind and a troubled heart. Through sincere meditation, patient practice, and inner awareness, we can gradually uncover a deeper strength, a greater wisdom, and a peace that remains untouched by the changing circumstances of life. Remember, spiritual growth is not about becoming perfect overnight. It is about taking one small step inward each day. Even a few minutes of quiet meditation can begin transforming the way you think, feel, and experience the world around you. So before you leave, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 10 meditation secrets touched you the most, and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience may inspire and encourage someone else on their spiritual journey. And if there is a specific teaching of Yogananda, a spiritual question, or a topic related to meditation, karma, inner peace, the soul, or self-realization that you would like to hear about in a future video, please let me know in the comments as well. I read your suggestions carefully, and many future videos are inspired by viewers like you. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, gently sharing this message with someone who may need it, and supporting our growing community of sincere spiritual seekers. Until we meet again, may your mind be calm, your heart be peaceful, and your soul remain connected to the divine light within. Jai Gurudev.